Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Captain America Civil War. And this movie came out in 2016 and it's directed by the Russo brothers, who directed Winter Soldier and also Avengers Infinity War, and as well as Endgame and upcoming Avengers Doomsday, I believe. And I have seen this movie before when it came out in theaters, and guess what? I still got my ticket. I don't know if you can see that too well, if it'll focus well enough, but that's my ticket 10 years ago. And I decided to rewatch it because it was the only MCU film that I haven't reviewed on my channel as of recording this. And 10 years later, how does it hold up? I think it's pretty good. I don't love it. Do I like it better or worse than Winter Soldier? I think I like it about the same. Probably for different reasons. I just feel as though Winter Soldier works better as a more standalone, contained story, whereas this one works better if you've seen a lot of MCU films that came out around this time. So they both have strengths and weaknesses, and I do like the action scenes in this movie. I do feel as though they're pretty fun and entertaining to watch, and I think the visual effects are pretty great in this movie. Nothing feels out of place to me, and I do like the characters that this movie introduces, like Spider-Man. He's a fun character, and I like seeing him. Even though he's not in it a lot, I do think that he's a fun character in this film. This movie had some impressive stunt work, and I do like the character dynamics in this film. I feel as though they're entertaining and keep me engaged throughout this movie. I was laughing a couple times in this film as well. I thought the cast was great. I do feel as though everyone really fits these roles, and Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace. I thought he did a great job in this film as well. I forgot to mention Black Panther is also introduced in this film, and this movie is in ways what I wanted Age of Ultron to be, where that movie was trying to introduce a lot of things and catch up with plenty of things that took place off screen, and it wound up being a mess. Whereas this movie, it didn't really fall into being a mess necessarily, because not only did it have proper movies to introduce you to all these different characters and also introducing new characters, but also properly developing them out so you have an understanding of who they are. And the movie works because of that, and it doesn't try to do too many things as well. And I did like how things eventually wrapped up in this movie. And this movie was just consistently entertaining for me. I really enjoyed the experience, and there's some fun scenes throughout, and it was a good movie. And I do remember liking it when I first saw it in theaters, and I do think I like it about the same, maybe a bit less because I've seen almost 2,000 movies at this point. So in ways, it doesn't quite sell me on what I would like to see in a film, in terms of like the standard of what I'm looking for in a film, but also I do feel as though it works in ways in retrospect, now that we have the MCU where it is now, and just going back to when superhero movies had a better understanding of how to not feel too much and to not messy, and had a plan of where we were going, kind of somewhat. It was kind of refreshing and enjoyable, at the very least. And my issues with this movie would be some of the editing was a bit choppy in a couple of the action sequences. That's always something that stands out to me. And the plot of the movie of just needing to sign this contract or whatever it was, I personally just didn't really care about it. It just kind of felt like padding to me. And if it was taken out of the movie, I do feel as though I would enjoy it a bit more. It just felt kind of pointless and didn't really add much to the overall film in terms of like what I'm looking for in the movie. I'm not going to remember this movie for the plot. I'm more or less going to be remembering it for the third act and how things eventually wrap up, and the action scenes as well. That's what this movie is selling me. The villain of the movie, it took a while for him to feel as though he was relevant to anything going on. Like, what are we doing with this character? I don't know. Eventually, we do figure out why he did the things that he did, but at the same time, it just felt inconsequential and didn't need to be there. And that's about all I have to say about Captain America Civil War. It was good. I liked it. It was fun, enjoyable. I'll probably watch it again at some point, and it's one of the good MCU films that I like. Not all of them are good, but I do feel as though Phase 3 was when the MCU was at its peak, I feel. That's when we got some of the best movies in this franchise, and it was really fun from memory, so do check this movie out whenever you get the chance, and with all that being said, I'm going to give Captain America Civil War a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of Captain America Civil War, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Meet Joe Black. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.